Hi, this is Stephanie Jeffries of Renew Perspective Coaching, and welcome to Sunday Gratefulness. On this first Sunday of 2020, I am grateful that I have decided that in this year or in this decade, I'm not leaving anything on the table. Here's what I mean by that. In 2019, there were some opportunities to make more money that I left on the table. There was an opportunity to explore and venture out more, and I left those things on the table. There was an opportunity for me to give patience, and I left that on the table. There was an opportunity for me to extend grace to some people, and I left it on the table. So in 2020, I'm leaving nothing on the table. And the reason, when I examined it and I realized why I left the things on the table, I left the things on the table because I was comfortable. There are some of you that are watching this video right now that you are way too comfortable in 2019, and you didn't want to stretch beyond where you were comfortable to explore options. There are some of you that should have started a business, and you left that opportunity on the table because it required too much work. There was an opportunity for some of you to explore love, and you left it on the table because of your fear. There's an opportunity for you to make more money, and you left it on the table. There's an opportunity for us to do so many things, and so often we leave it on the table. So here's some things that I'm not leaving on the table in this next decade. I'm not leaving boundaries on the table, because boundaries allow you boundaries help you teach people how you deserve to be treated, right? And it keeps you from being in the ring by yourself. It keeps you from having the wrong people at your table. I'm not leaving respect on the table. I'm not going to disrespect you because you disrespected me, but I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. I'm not going to leave that on the table because it's valuable to me. I'm not going to leave being a priority on the table in this next decade, because for the people that are important in my life, I make them a priority. And I used to feel like it was selfish to require that, but the truth of it is if I'm willing to put in the work, then other people should be willing to put in the work as well. I'm not leaving grace on the table. I'm not leaving anything on the table in 2020. I'm not leaving anything on the table in this next decade. There are some of us that would have been closer to our dreams of being millionaires, of owning a home, of getting the great job, or doing those things, if we would have just not left those opportunities on the table because we're comfortable. And I'll be honest with you, in some areas of my life, I've been complacent, right? Because I'm blessed, and there are certain things that I don't have to work hard for. I own a coaching business. I have not done any coaching business in this year. And it's not because I didn't want to. It's not because I'm too lazy to do it. It is because that God has made provisions that whether I get a coaching client or whether I don't, I'll still eat. And so what I realize is that I'm not stepping out on faith, and I'm not doing the things that I want to because I've become comfortable with the things that God has given me. And ultimately, I'm sitting down on my gifts, and I don't need to do that because there are so many things that God has put in me that I want to examine, that I want to explore, because I truly believe, as much as I've tried to run from it, as much as I've tried to act like it is not a part of who I am, because of my pain and because of my ability to overcome and because of the things that I've survived, God has given me, my mission in life is to help people find the courage to heal. That is a tough mission to have, because that means that you had to be hurt, that you had to go through something in order to feel that, in order to live that, in order to breathe that. But as much as I've tried to run from it, that's who I am. So I'm leaving no opportunity to help a person heal on the table in this year. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be fierce. I'm going to do courage, all while surrendering to all the things that God has for me and the things that He's called me to do. So what I challenge you to do today, this first Sunday in 2020, is go back and think of all the things that you left on the table. If you left love on the table out of fear, then re-engage that. If you left being patient on the table because you've never been patient and you were taught not to be patient, then go back and examine that. If you've allowed your fears to keep you from getting up from the table and moving forward, then I want you to examine that, because there is greatness inside of all of us. And all we have to realize is that we're capable, that we deserve it, that we're enough, that we're able, and that will open so many doors. You guys have a great week, and thank you again for being on this gratefulness journey with me. Have a good one.